We're Eamon and Beck, and this is our newly renovated tiny home on wheels. 2 weeks ago, we moved in full-time, but have been living without some modern-day luxuries. It's time to get to work. We're gonna have hot water showers in here.
That thing looks sick, bro.
You happy with it?
Yeah. Are you not happy with it?
Yeah, it's cool.
So yeah, you probably thought we were almost done with the van. I was thinking the same thing.
This list would tell you otherwise. We started the list with like 3 things and we're like, no, there's gotta be a few more things. What the heck? What the heck? It's about to be a construction zone in here, so I'm gonna pack up some of the fancier items like my new rug. What do you guys think of my new rug?
I love the new rug.
Goes with the color palette. I'm gonna just throw this in the office and then we'll get started.
I'll draw us a map. You bring your tools. We could build a rocket in a day or 2. If we shoot for the stars, maybe we'll land on the moon. Fire it up because we're leaving soon.
Ready?
No, I have to read the instructions. I don't know if you remember. You remember the last video?
You saw that, did you?
I think you should appreciate reading the instructions.
While it is abundantly clear that we need to install electrical and get the water system running, we weren't aware of all the other little things to do. So we have a busy week ahead of us. Eamon and Bob are going to work on installing the little step-up, what do you call that? The Nerf bar?
Running boards.
Running boards? The step up into the van. And I am going to tackle my herb garden! Which is more important of a job, babe? I don't know.
Garden,
definitely. OCD problem number 1. When you put your feet on this part of the couch, this area gets very dirty. Okay, now I can focus on the task at hand.
Good thing this guy's not on hourly, huh?
What's that?
I was gonna look at the camera and go Nerf bars, but I don't know how to do an and with my hands. Nerf bars.
Nerf bar! Bob, you're referring to the instruction manual again. Thought it was garbage.
Lie on your back and hold the Nerf bar up against the underside of the van so that the flat mounting surface is up against the inside wall of the rocker panel of the van. Does that make sense from what you see?
Yeah.
I have no idea how this works yet.
Hi, bud.
Hey, dude. To help you locate the Nerf bar,
At least you look comfy down there.
Well, I'm glad I put my 1-inch memory foam mattress. I just emailed Kenny, see if we're doing this right before we fire any holes under here.
Smart.
there you go, Eamon. Here's the answer.
Well,
Oh,
These instructions are for ones with tread plates and ones with not tread plates.
yeah.
So there it is on that picture there. That's tough.
So this goes into this one. That makes way more sense. Thanks, Kenny. Is there enough room there between the tire that I'll get a drill in there? And get a self-tapper in, or no?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You can turn the wheel.
I can turn the back wheel? I didn't know you could turn the back wheels.
you okay, old man?
I feel like I've been out of the van for like an hour.
You have been.
Oh.
Stretch it
Oh,
out.
that thing looks sick, bro.
You happy with it?
Yeah.
If you've never stepped foot inside of a Sprinter van before, you might not know just how deep and, I guess, deep the step is.
It's a high ride.
It's a high ride, so this is going to be a really
Come on,
nice
Bob.
addition.
Come on.
Bob, we got the Nerf bar for you.
It's literally just for you.
Oh
Snap.
man, that's, oh, I still need to pull this over here. How's that, folks?
One more to go.
As much as I'd love to report that the second Nerf bar went in with no swear words, I'd just be lying if I said that. It does feel like it went in easier, and we've got the second Nerf bar installed. Thumbs up, baby. And now, Bob, what do you have?
I don't know.
I need one of those rolly things that the auto mechanics use.
Yeah.
In case we're in Mexico and the locals need a ride. Come on, ese! Vámonos! We're definitely really keen to finish up the bumper tonight, but we're actually gonna make the smart decision and pause for dinner. And Beck wants to host Bob in the van tonight. So she went in to cook. Hey, Mama, what are you cooking?
Hey, Carlos.
My name is not Carlos.
Just
My name is Ivan.
just a quick whip up.
Whoop!
You didn't see that, did you? So for dinner, we're having some corn on the cob, a little leftover chickpea kind of quinoa salad, and some pierogies. And this is actually our first time eating in the van. And I would say you could do 4 in here, reasonably comfortable. 3 is like super comfortable. Beck and I are sharing this table, and then Bob's got that table. And Bob's legs are a little tight, but other than that.
I should be sitting there because look, I actually sit cross-legged anyway.
Yeah.
So that's you want to swap?
1, 2, 3, switch.
Perfect. That's the stuff.
Hey.
Hey. That was Jose, the sign guy. He's the one that let me borrow the cherry picker.
Oh really?
All right, now we can eat.
Thanks for dining with us this evening, boys.
Let's get that bumper on. I think they're calling the whole thing the light bulb. Is that on?
We've only tackled the first 2 items on this very long list today, but the sun is setting and we've got clean bed sheets that need to go on the bed. My 2 favorite things of van life are having a clean shower and having clean bedding. I typically prefer them being together in the same evening. We clearly are not having a fresh shower this evening, but fresh bedding's gonna be schmick. Is that a new word that we're using? Schmick? I don't know where I picked that up.
Good night, buddy.
Good night, my love.
Good night, everybody.
The search for land continues, and boy oh boy, it's an emotional roller coaster because it seems everyone has the same idea. So you find a listing, you like the listing, you call the agent, sorry, it's gone. So I think it is more of a marathon than a sprint. But if you guys know of any properties for sale, let us know, please.
We've got a rather rainy day outside today, so we're gonna spend it indoors working on installing our water heater. Yes, we're gonna have hot water showers in here. Another day, another instruction manual. Yoo-hoo! And another overwhelmed buddy.
What have we done?
We've had to call our heater supplier because we have a few questions about the install. So while we wait, we're going to enhance our cupboard spaces with some hinges that hold these doors up. Because right now, I gotta hold it. Sometimes when I'm looking for clothes, I hold it with my head. So that'll be really nice.
Ready?
Ready?
Yeah, I'm all this.
Okay.
After many failed attempts, I think we bought 3 different gas struts for this situation, because you kind of need to think about this ahead of time, but it's kind of a pain. But if you don't have it, it's really a pain. So I'm really glad this job's over. Everything holds.
Woo! Oh!
Woo! Don't show them this little knob we had to do here.
Yeah, we had to sort of jimmy a thing.
Modification because we didn't plan for it.
The worst part about that, bud? That wasn't even on our list.
I know.
Back to the list!
As you just saw, it is really easy to get distracted with the million of little projects that need to get done. It's important that we focus on the big things that need to be done so we can start living in here more comfortably, and that involves electricity. This is a very expensive drum. Just kidding. This is enough power to run the Molson amphitheater. And the reason we went with a 5,000 watt inverter pure sine Victron is we found that the 2000 was constantly getting tripped by the blender. We also have big visions on where we take this van, what we power with this van, so we wanted
the best of the best, baby!
We wanted a 5G inverter.
Wow. 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 Okay, stop drumming on this thing.
Alright, so we gotta figure out where to mount this 100-pound machine. We just had a meeting with our engineers, and after a little bit of discussion, we decided that the probably close to 100-pound inverter will be okay on this wall. I'm gonna reinforce it into the stud. I'm gonna put the mounting plate on the wall, and then we're gonna hang the inverter and see how it feels. If we need to, we can add some extra support going up. Eamon Fitzgerald, signing off.
Oh gosh. Okay, let me help you. I think you might have to get up.
Why? I gotta be in here.
I don't need no problems. No, I just want sunny skies.
Hold on.
I cannot live without you by my side.
Woo!
Don't give up, don't you give up on me. Don't give up, don't you give up on me. Don't give up, don't you give up on me. Don't give up, don't you give up, don't you give up on me. Don't you give up on me. All that I want is someone to rely on.
Halfway success. We got the top hooked in, but the bottom is really difficult. It's got a clip in there.
Woo!
Yeah, and if you push it in, you push it against the wall.
Oh my god.
You push it against the wall.
Terrible idea.
As long as it doesn't come off the hinge.
Are you sure?
If worst case scenario, as long as you leave that run in,
Don't give up, don't you give up on me.
Wow! Oh my gosh, thank you!
Too easy.
I'm not sure how that footage all turned out. I don't know if you can feel the stress we were feeling, but thank goodness for our neighbor. He's opening a jiu-jitsu place next door, so we figured he'd have the strength, and boy, did he ever. Wow. And here's the rain again! Wow. Oh my gosh.
Two by 3 with pocket holes with a piece of foam mounted in.
job framing off the batteries, mounting them in. We're gonna put one solid piece of ply on top of all this so that we can have extra storage. And check this out, the paint department even arrived to the garage.
She's still missing a little bit, but she'll be back.
No, 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 no. The paint department is
She'll
quit
be
the
back.
garage space. There's no need.
Don't worry guys, she'll be back.
Anyways, we're gonna move on from here. Give
Hold
us
on.
a big check.
Hold on, just to show them, the reason why I framed these batteries out is we're gonna put a piece of plexiglass on there with a little LED strip, and it's gonna look so sick.
So we even thank Battleborn. A huge thank you to Dragonfly Energy for getting us back on the road with lots and lots of power for endless smoothies. We could host a concert. We're gonna have our double fridge freezer combo. So we're stoked to have all this power. Thank you guys.
Now you may have heard us mention at one point that we're planning on sleeping 4 in here. Kind of forgot about that. So we're actually gonna test, ow, stepped on something. We're gonna test if this is actually gonna work by 37.5. So, and the reason we forgot is because we started doing this and this. Might have been this too far. What did I say, 25?
Yeah. So the plan is to build little legs that this comes down here and we have another cushion made
That won't
already.
work, dude.
No? Yeah, tight is good though, I think. It's better to squish it in.
I know, but this will be a little higher.
So, huge problem, huh? Not the end of the world.
It's just for our guests.
It's just for our guests.
Not the end of the world, you know, is a classic situation of trying to get 2 birds stoned at once. And sometimes you just want to get 1 bird stoned. The solution is not to use this wood, and we're gonna have a piece of plywood which we also store in the garage, and it's gonna sit right into this channel that's perfectly engineered and designed, and then it's just gonna have 1 leg, removable leg right here. So it balances the weight. You've got the 2 corners, leg, boom.
Cushion.
Good night, Adam.
Woo!
Does that look level?
Yeah. Nice.
Second bed, stowed. Has been stowed.
I think we should keep it in the... I'm gonna be one of those Italian grandmas. You don't think so?
Alright. So I was trying to think of an Italian name.
We've come to the RV part shop this morning to pick up some plumbing supplies. And the plan is to stay right here in the parking lot while we work on it, just in case we need anything else. Let's go.
Morning.
Morning.
Turns out we are not allowed in the store anymore, which is kind of a bummer because when it comes to plumbing, it's nice to be able to touch everything.
Unfortunately, the guys at the local RV shop were not that helpful, didn't have as much stuff in stock, so went to the trusty Home Depot. And if you've ever done plumbing in a van before, you're going to be spending a lot of time staring at this section. Yeah, it gets a little overwhelming. But if you have a little bit of patience and you're well fed, you should be able to figure it out. It's not that complicated. Let's start plumbing.
Too quick. Call it like it is, but we won't back down. Let's kick those feet up off the ground. Doesn't have to be like this. Let's shake this feeling. Let's shake this feeling. Oh, let's shake this feeling. Oh, we can find another way out.
Now that we got the main water lines hooked up, I did end up going with nylon braided tube because it's just a little bit easier coming off the tank. And also when you're going into a water pump, it's important you don't use PEX pipe. You want to use something a little bit more soft to deal with vibration. So I'm going to hook this up in line with the pump, and it's really important that you use a filter, a little sieve, so it doesn't clog the pump. Using the PEX opener fittings can be quite the thrill. It's a bit of a rush, and if you miss it, you really screw it up. So I told Beck she's got to try.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, baby.
Is that it?
Yeah.
1. 6 of them?
Yeah. I don't know.
Ah, that might have been 7.
7's fine. Yeah, dude. Connection success.
Oh, you make these things look so hard. I'm better than you.
Lucky number 7.
Ah! Ah!
Nice.
Where is this going? What is this for?
So babe,
No.
you're just
Nope.
you're just gonna go to the plumbing store and you're gonna ask them.
Oh god.
You're gonna say my husband needs to go from nylon
To opener.
to opener. This is PEX pipe, but you just keep saying the word opener.
Opener. No, I don't want to go.
Opener.
I nominate you.
No, because I need to stay here and do all this.
Oh, all this?
Have you seen this place?
All this? Yeah, I've seen it.
Off you go.
Is this gonna be like going to the Home
Take your
Depot?
pipes. Take your tubes.
Pre-recording here. I just realized that if I go, it means I get to brush my teeth in here, wash my face in here.
But only if you're back.
Could I make a cup of tea in the morning? That's pushing it.
That's definitely pushing it. But if you're not back in 10 minutes, hey Siri, set a timer for 10 minutes.
Come on. With time to spare. Brush my teeth.
Yes.
Have some water. Am I gonna have filtered water?
Have filtered water.
Is this what you want? Oh, so now you want some.
Yes, please.
That looks like a nice one. I'm just gonna take a
I'll take the other one.
No, here. Go for it. Enjoy, buddy.
Thanks, baby.
Thanks for your hard work. Hey, bud.
Yeah.
I just wanted to confirm this is right. You ready?
Yeah. That's it.
No way.
That's it.
Really?
We are plumbed
Yes!
and primed.
Great job, mi amor.
Alright, so I'm gonna do my best to explain quickly how this system works. Everything starts from the outside of the vehicle. The water gets filled using this big 1.25 inch, and that fills the, what do we have, 40-gallon water tank. From there, we installed a drain at the very bottom. This is the lowest point of the entire system, so you can actually just pull this clip and then everything will drain in the winter, or if you're leaving the van. And then from there, you've got the cold water coming in through the nylon hose via the pump with the screen. It pumps the water. One section goes this way, and this is into the cold water of the shower. The other section goes along here, splits again for the Acuva water filter. And that was super easy to install. It just loops around and then continues up to the normal faucet. The hot water is a little bit more complicated, but we haven't fully hooked it up to the boiler because I haven't installed the diesel heater. But that'll be soon. We're brushing our teeth in here tonight, baby.
Woo-wee!
Woo, I need a shower.
It's been a week since we were at that beautiful lakeside cottage and had a nice shower, so I've contacted my parents. We're heading there. We gotta get clean.
It's about time.
What a difference a shower makes. And while we're here, we're actually going to snag some water for our water tank. Eamon's doing that right now.
Oops.
Oops.
Hi, Bruce. You go in the garage, turn on the water, and then I'll be inside checking for leaks.
You ready, babe?
Yeah. It's filling. Okay, so that's a good sign. Gonna make sure the shower valves are off, so that when we get power, the water should just pump. I'm turning the filter off because I don't have that hooked up to the battery yet.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna plug in the fuse for the pump.
Toothbrush, toothbrush.
We don't have an on and off for the pump, so as soon as I plug in the fuse, the pump should kick. The electrical is not fully installed by any means, so I'm just jumping off of this one battery hooked up to the fuse panel. So right now if I touch the negative on here, it does light up the panel, but I don't have any fuses in there, so nothing's active. So I think, just clamp that on. Ready?
Yes. Whoa, that sounds promising. Yes! 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 Dude, you crushed it! Yes! It's so hot out, I could honestly have a shower in that.
No leaks?
I asked for a glass of water, not a... Oh!
Here you go, Brucey. Try it out.
Bruce gets the inaugural cup of water from the van. Oh, nice. Bruce, do you love it? Do you love it?
Sit, Bruce. Sit pretty. Sit pretty. Sit pretty.
Oh, who's a good boy?
That's a good boy.
For water.
Modern day luxuries.
Face wash, cup of water in the morning, brushing our teeth. Van life just got a whole lot better, buddy.
Oh man, I'm satisfied. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and please take 1 second and click subscribe for us. It really helps us and our channel. And if you want to get notified when we post new videos, you just click the bell beside it. It's absolutely free, but it will make a big difference to us.
We also wanted to give you a quick update because we've received video and photo evidence that Trinity is alive and well in Morocco. So here's a little clip for you for everyone wondering.
And the plan is still definitely to return as soon as it's safe. It feels really good to get some video surveillance of the old girl. She's been sitting on the tarmac being very patient, so hopefully we'll be able to update you a little more soon.
But until then, hopefully next week we get some electricity. See you Sunday.